What's up, YouTube? Yeah, we're back again. It's been another week, another sample. So, remember last week when I was talking about the um, printful, the print on demand store that basically they did a really quick sample for me, and it was this jumper that I'm wearing now, but it's not this one actually. It's actually this one right here. So remember this one? I went I went to Printful for this one just because I was had them attached to my store, and I got a sample from them because I wanted to see how it was. And remember, look, they got it all on the cuff there, and I said it was cool. Like the quality was cool, apart from the annoying shoestring, the shoestring drawstrings. I'm forever gonna talk about those. I hate them. And the print quality on the smaller details weren't that great. Let's see if I can find one. It's like that. Yeah, see that? See that there? You can see it's faded. It's not as sharp. Yeah. Well, the one I'm wearing now, as you can see, is obviously the same type of hoodie, but proper drawstrings. I got this one made in Pakistan. It took them 2 weeks. Um, I had a cool little detail added on it. Let me show you that. So it's inside the pocket here. So this is a pocket, and then in the inside you've got another little zip pocket. So it's like a double pocket, if it were. So you can put valuables in here and regular stuff out here. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I've got decent drawstrings from it. But with this one was made out. This one's got rubber on it. So this isn't actually print. This is actually rubber. But the problem, as you can see, some of the details, you can see that, the finer ones, it just rubbed off. Look at that. It's just, it didn't print all the way. And also, he missed out some parts of the pattern. So that right here, it's supposed to be a monogram logo right there. My monogram logo is supposed to be there, but he didn't print it at all. So I'm just left with an empty space. And yeah, it's repeated on a jumper. Now, because the jumper's so busy, you actually don't notice it. So it still looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, the jumper quality is really good. We've got a nice spacious hood. I love a big hood. It's thick. It's quite fitted. I like the fitted look. Some of you might not like that. We've got decent cuffs here, good elasticity, and the double pocket feature is great. I had to request that though. That didn't come part and parcel of the jumper. I had to request that. Um, I could probably um, can get these customed if I wanted to go forward with this jumper, but I don't think I will on this term. Oh damn! I didn't realize how dark my eyes were because of the cap. Yeah, so basically, I didn't realize that the rubber wouldn't have come off as clean. Now, if you remember last week, I had the tracksuit, but they used silicone in that. It wasn't rubber like this, because this is quite hard. If you used to feel each one, it's quite hard. The silicone one is, it's not hard, it's soft, and they didn't miss a single detail. None of it was messed up like this one was, like this one is. So you can see there's certain details in here that are just not all there, and like there's just bits like I can well, re-looking at it, I can tell way more that there are bits that are just missing and stuff. So this one isn't as cool. I mean, it's still good. It's still better. It's still better than the print. The quality of the jumper is still better than the print. And again, the size in the shoe, the size is still smaller. Like this is still quite big, but in comparison to the jumper, you can see this is more the size. It's closer to the size it's supposed to be. So yeah, going forward, I'm gonna use silicone. I don't think I'll use these guys though. I think I'll use the same guys that made my tracksuit, as they got it so well with the hood. They got it down pat on the hood. There was not a single thing missing. It was perfect. So I'm gonna get this hoodie done for a third time, but in silicone. I also wasn't sure about Printful and the speed of the t-shirts and the quality of the t-shirts, and I wasn't sure whether I should go with them or not. Because remember, I said I'd rather go private label, but I always wanted to have that instant service that you get with print on demand, and it saves me from having stock in my house, and and it's just quicker. Like I know that people can buy something, and I know that they're gonna get it within a week or so. So I ordered something from Printful again. Is a T-shirt because I wasn't sure of what their T-shirts were like, and it took a week. Look at that, took a week. So that same day that I came off, after I made the video, that same day I ordered a T-shirt, and exactly a week later we have the item. So I'm gonna open this for you so you guys can see real time, same time as me, what the sample's like. So the bag's cool. If someone just ordered a T-shirt, this was the bag's gonna look like. Nothing special. They don't have an extra bag on the inside. It's just straight T-shirt I'm looking at here. So look, T-shirt came straight in it. There's the T-shirt in a blue color ordered. It's got a little sticker on there. It says Royal Blue. Look, remember when I said the printed label on the inside? That's what I had printed on the inside, and I can't lie, that's quite clean. That is quite clean looking at it. If you look at the printed label on the inside, that's pretty darn decent. I ain't mad about that at all. I think that's pretty cool. That's decent. So yeah, these people might be the ones to use for the T-shirts, because the print on the T-shirt as well. Oh, it also comes. Oh, there's the receipt. Does it have my name on the receipt? Yeah. So it has my actual company name where you buy it from. So you're there, DYLDN Apparel. I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah, that's what it says on there. It's pretty cool. Men's fitted T-shirt, next level. All the numbers and all that. So that's not bad. I don't think there's anything else in the bag. That's just the T-shirt. Like I said, the inside's pretty cool. You got this little sticker on the front. I'm happy with the color so far. Yeah, it looks decent. The print is better than a pleat. So you remember the other print on demand place that I hate? Yeah, their print on demand print quality is better. It's still not as good as Pakistan so far, because remember the my tracksuit that I got from them, the print on that was something else. This is just white print. I'm gonna get it right up to the camera so you can see. You can see all that. But you can barely see the material through that. Now the other one, a pleat, if it was printed with the same thing, you would see straight through that. You'd be seeing bits and fibers of the T-shirt, but this print is a lot better. It's a lot cleaner. There's still some holes in there, no doubt. There's still some holes in there, but the print is a lot better. I'm not gonna lie, it's decent. Let's have a look at the back. Back is more of the same. So far, I'm actually quite happy with that. Now this is from the fitted T-shirt range. I've got my logo on the arm here. There you go. So far, from the fitted T-shirt range, I'm happy with this. This is not bad. This is not bad. I could actually contemplate putting this on my website. I'll give them one more test though. I'll try one more thing because I want to see what their embroidery is like. Because remember the other one, the other side had the embroidery here, and it was disgusting. I didn't even try embroidery with this, but with this one, I'm gonna try some embroidery with the next T-shirt I order from them. But I'm quite happy with how this turned out. I think this turned out quite well. The quality of the T-shirt is a hell of a lot better than the one that I got from them as well. Got from a pleat. It's just better quality T-shirt, better quality printing, and this is from Printful. Now the only setback I would say is pricing, because from Printful, it was quite expensive, so it was easily double digits for the one T-shirt. And that could be because it's a sample, but honestly, I think even if it was print on demand, it would still cost a bit. Now, the reason for that is the additional places you want printed. So if you're just happy with having a front print like this, it's all good, you know. It's not that bad. It's quite cheap because that comes free. And the t-shirt itself, it all comes up to, if you was to price the t-shirt at like, I don't know, $20, you still get a decent profit margin. But this t-shirt, ordering it to myself, was $20, mainly because of this, the print on the back. So I put the print on the back, and immediately they charged me an extra $4 for that, straight away, straight off the bat. An extra $4 for that, and I think an extra dollar or $2 for the print on the sleeve. And so straight away your prices are like this. So if that's how much, so imagine if this will come up to like $15 to $16, you ain't you ain't sold it yet. You just, this is just how much the design costs and the t-shirt. It's already $15 to $16. Where's your profit margin? Where's your profit margin? You ain't got one. Because how much can you really price the t-shirt for? You're gonna have to price the t-shirt for like what, $25 to $30, maybe $35, or 35 pounds, or £30, to make sure you get a decent profit margin. Now, I live in the UK, so it's pounds. So because it's dollars, it's still a bit cheaper for me, and I can make a profit off it, but not a huge one. You know, I'd have to sell a lot of t-shirts to make decent money. But aside from that, I'm not gonna complain too tough. It took a 1 week, 7 days, from purchasing to receiving. And that's exactly what I expect from print on demand. That's exactly what I expect. 7 days. If it takes any longer than that, then I'm not interested, to be honest. I'm not interested. So, yeah, I'm actually happy with this. Now, there is one more print on demand that I've got. It's called WC Fulfillment. Now, I ordered some dresses from them a while back. It must have been about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. I swear it was in January when I ordered these dresses. And I had to chase them up and I was like, yo, what's going on with these dresses? You know, and they were like, oh, sorry, we're sorry. It's because of Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year was in February, bro. I ordered it in January. What's your excuse? Anyway, they said it was Chinese New Year. That's why the thing ain't done. So I should be receiving that either later this week or next week, and then we can have a look at that and if see the quality. They're actually based in China, so I'm expecting big things because I've ordered things from China already. But this is print on demand, so it might be a little different. But the things I've ordered from China in the past have impressed me greatly. So I'm hoping that this print on demand that I got attached to my store, well, I can attach to my store, is going to wow me with the quality. And these guys are based in Latvia, so they're in Europe. And I'm happy with this. I'm actually thinking of going forward and having this on my site and selling these from my site. As I said, before I do attach them and fully commit to it, I'm going to test the embroidery service first and make sure that the embroidery service is decent. So yeah, I'm real happy with this. I'm real happy with this. Yeah. Also getting other samples made. Looking for another sample, well, not sample, but another supplier for hats. I found one called Golden Hats or something like that. They're based out in France, and they can do all kinds of custom with your hat. So I sent them what I believe to be a quite complicated design. So it'd be interesting to see if they can do it, because I tried it with the guys in China, and none of them will come back with being able to duplicate what I'm asking for. Not that they've given me samples back, but they've still come back to me and said, "Do you want it like this?" And I'm like, "No, I want it like that." And then they went quiet on me, so I don't think they can do it. But these guys that are based in France can tend to claim to be the king of customs. So I put out a request to them. I did that last night, and they've yet back to respond back to my email. So hopefully they respond tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. And yeah, well, hopefully if they can do what I want them to do, then you should see me produce some crazy hats, because I've got some ideas for some hats that I want to produce, like this style. It's a snapback, but I wanted a suede one. And I wanted a metal emblem in here, not embroidery, not that 3D puff embroidery like this. I still like this. I've got suede ones coming with 3D puff embroidery. I can't wait for them to come in. so I can show those off. And I ordered like 12 of those, so I can actually sell those. But yeah, this is from Starter. I remember Starter back in the day. They used to do some of the coolest hats. They were the big boys before New Era came in the UK anyway. So these guys Starter were running it before, way before New Era. But I've reached out to these guys over in France, and hopefully they can show me the way in terms of hat sampling. Thinking of doing shoes as well. I've yet to find a decent shoe supplier on Alibaba, so I might have to go further afield. Um, I've heard that there's some really cool custom guys out in Poland, so I'm gonna have to look to see if I can find some shoe guys out in Poland and see if I can get something customized done through them as well. Yeah, so that's what I was basically happened between last week and this week. Um, Made some changes to the website as well. I haven't put it up again still because I'm still doing the testing phase. We're still in the testing phase. China asked for the measurements for the tracksuits that I've ordered. So, and I'm gonna should get a sample of the jogging bottoms coming soon. So when they come, it's from the same guys that made that awesome grey hoodie. Oh, let me get that. So in love with this hoodie. So in love with this hoodie. So this one here, we're gonna get the bottoms to it, and the bottoms are gonna have the same drawstring on them, but the difference is it's gonna have two drawstrings. So it's gonna have this sexy diamond drawstring here, and it's gonna have the regular cotton one as well. And the reason for that is because this is quite rigid. Like, it's cool, but it's quite rigid. I wouldn't want, put it this way, I wouldn't want to do that with the jogging bottoms. So if you want to keep them tight onto you, but then you're scared of damaging this while trying to just simply tighten your jogging bottoms, that's why I put the regular um, drawstring on there, so that should you want to tie your bottoms up, you can just tie them with the regular drawstrings. So that solves that problem, and you still got the sexy drawstrings just hanging out the front. So I'm gonna have these hanging out the front of the joggers, and the regular drawstrings on the inside of the joggers, so you can tie them and they can keep them on your waist. Whereas these bad boys just for style accessories only and do the thing. You can use this to tighten a hoodie, but how many people do you know tighten the hoodie on their hoodies? How many people do you know do that? Not many. I very rarely touch these drawstrings. I have no idea why they're there. Well, I know why they're there. They're to tighten the hoodie, but I never tighten the hoodie. It's not something that happens. So, yeah, can't wait for the samples to come through. The sample to come through on that. I might order from these guys again the embroidery, and next week we can go through that and have a look to see how that looks. Yeah, to see how that looks and see if the quality is the same as the print. If it's the same as the print, or or even better, because I think you might be able to change different styles of print. I'm gonna check on that site, because the site seems to be quite cool, but it's just expensive, and that's the only issue I have. If they weren't so expensive, then without question I wouldn't question it in terms of profit margin. But they're expensive. They're not like when you go private label. Like, you go private label, you get something of quality like this. This would have been mad expensive if it was print on demand. But because it's private label, the cost drops right down when you got your um, mass quantities. And with t-shirts from print on demand, I don't know if they do mass quantities that you can print all at once, and then that will drop the price on the website before you buy it. But then it wouldn't make much sense, because you're still having to post those out yourself. So I guess that's why their profit margins are high, because they're doing the posting on your behalf. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it's looking. That's what's gonna be happening for next week's video. Checking out the embroidery, checking out what I got from WC. So this week's a nice short one, nothing long, although it's still running on 20 minutes. God damn. Yeah, so that's basically me checking in for this week. And yeah, you can continue to see just how long this process is, because I'm still not officially open. It's 4 months. It's now the 10th of March, and I was talking about this from November. I can't even remember what date. I'm gonna have to look to see what date it was. But in November, from November to now, and website's up. I'm paying for the website, but it's not bringing me any money. So if you want to get in the clothing game, make sure your website's probably one of the last things you do, so you're not out here paying for it like I am, £30 or £20 a month, whatever it is, just to keep it online, and you're not making any sales because you haven't nailed down a good supplier. So make sure you get your suppliers in first. Make sure you get them nailed down, then do deal with the website, then open your Shopify, and then that 2 weeks they give you, that's three, you can really utilize that. So yeah, that's me signing out. Have a good one, people, and I'll chat to you next week. Peace.